Here are famous quotes by Ernst Steinbeck. The free exploring mind of the individual human is the most valuable thing in the world. Socialism never took root in America because the poor see themselves not as an exploited proletariat but as temporarily embarrassed millionaires. When two people meet, each one is changed by the other, so you've got two new people. If you want to destroy a nation, give it too much, make it greedy, miserable, and sick. Man is the only kind of varmint that sets his own trap, baits it, then steps in it. Only mediocrity escapes criticism. Books are the best friends you can have. They inform you and entertain you, and they don't talk back. And now that you don't have to be perfect, you can be good. To be alive at all is to have scars. If you understand each other, you will be kind to each other. I believe a strong woman may be stronger than a man, particularly if she happens to have love in her heart. I guess a loving woman is indestructible. Perhaps the best conversationalist in the world is the man who helps others to talk. If you find yourself in a fair fight, your tactics suck. Don't worry about losing. If it is right, it happens. The main thing is not to hurry. Nothing good gets away. You know how advice is. You only want it if it agrees with what you wanted to do anyway. Always dream and shoot higher than you know you can do. Try to be better than yourself. I have come to believe that a great teacher is a great artist and that there are as few as there are any other great artists. Teaching might even be the greatest of the arts since the medium is the human mind and spirit. Power does not corrupt. Fear corrupts, perhaps the fear of a loss of power. I wonder how many people I've looked at all my life and never seen. An unbelieved truth can hurt a man much more than a lie. It takes great courage to back the truth unacceptable to our times. There's a punishment for it, and it's usually crucifixion. All great and precious things are lonely. You can only understand people if you feel them in yourself. I shall revenge myself in the cruelest way you can imagine. I shall forget it. If you're in trouble, or hurt or need, go to the poor people. They're the only ones that'll help, the only ones. A man without words is a man without thought. The nicest thing in the world you can do for anybody is let them help you. It is a common experience that a problem difficult at night is resolved in the morning after the committee of sleep has worked on it. It's so much darker when a light goes out than it would have been if it had never shone. It is the nature of man to rise to greatness if greatness is expected of him. I was born lost and take no pleasure in being found. I know now why the confusion in government is not only tolerated but encouraged. I have learned, a confused people can make no clear demands. Perhaps the less we have, the more we are required to brag. It's a hard thing to leave any deeply routine life, even if you hate it. This I must fight against any idea, religion, or government which limits or destroys the individual. Time is the only critic without ambition. No man really knows about other human beings. The best he can do is to suppose that they are like himself. And finally, in our time a beard is the one thing that a woman cannot do better than a man, or if she can her success is assured only in a circus. Out of all this struggle, a good thing is going to grow. That makes it worthwhile. The final weapon is the brain, all else is supplemental. I believe that love cannot be bought except with love. A sad soul can kill quicker than a germ. And, of course, people are interested only in themselves. If a story is not about the hero, he will not listen. Sometimes a man wants to be stupid if it lets him do a thing his cleverness forbids. I am happy to report that in the war between reality and romance, the reality is not the stronger. A boy becomes a man when a man is needed. Many a trip continues long after movement in time and space have ceased. Support us by subscribing to Possible for Sure and for more quotes.